Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today I have a deck for you that actually scored 6 wins in a row from the deck list, and this one is super interesting one. It has some crazy synergies that I didn't really see used so far, so we'll see. You see some of them, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. And you know what? I think this is, if there is a card that you want to counter on turn 2, it's probably up the Beanstalk or the red aggro card. So let's go with the island, so our Verge is cool. I think it's still Annex. The Dragonologist is a pretty good card, but I think we get more value from Annex. And very likely they might kill this, so we get the card and we trade 1 for 1. So it's kind of like up the Beanstalk in our version, so it's still fine. And with this we should get to the good stuff. Alright, 2-2 is not very scary. I'm not super concerned with it yet. We will later. Let's go for this one. I think this should be a good hit. So what do we get? I think it's a counter spell. Unfortunately we cannot cast it now, so that's a bit of a bummer, but I think it's okay. Land from the top? No, we have land for the next turn. We might go into 5 mana, so this actually could be a decent draw. Alright, we have Hidetsugu. Alright guys, alright, we have stuff. You just need to remember that Annex draws a card. This is really good block, man. It prevents the damage and lets us ignore the Hydra, basically. But man, this is already a ton of damage by our opponent. So what is the we definitely need 5 mana on this one. I think we go Hidetsugu. The problem is that it doesn't die, but it life drains. Alright, this is good enough. Man, I have to say, this would be super fun. So, we take the cards, and we can draw Shores probably. Alright, so this one will be second, and because this is what we are doing with Annex on this turn. And I really hope that our opponent will do their best to kill Hidetsugu. Oh no, they cannot! It has Hexproof! Because it's untapped dragon, so it has hexproof. They need to kill this one first. They will kill literally everything. Oh man, this is an absolute prime example. However, this means we can cast, push, and pull. I should probably go for a different creature, but I was way too excited about this. And man, we fully whiffed somehow, but it's fine. And now we can put 2 cards. I don't think they can kill anything else, so let's just, I guess, go for lands. But you can see the synergy on this one. Can I? Oh yeah, I want to put it on the bottom, but I cannot, it's not the card. And now this dies, and we also get the better though. I guess I could deal more damage with this, but it should be fine. Let's play this, and go again for the same play. You can get, you see the idea behind this deck. Let's go for this. Man, it's working so much better than I expected. So, yep, and our opponent will die to this. I'm not sure what will hit, but, you know, it should be a good turn to play it. I don't see Exhale targets, so we'll go with this. Next turn will be Dragonologist, and I think we will be unstoppable with this one. We have just more value than our opponent probably will have. However, this goes to removal, because Preacher is super strong card, so we don't really want to, you know, give our opponent 3 cards, 3 tokens, all of this stuff. Unholy Annex, honestly, this is kinda devastating usually, but with this deck we can actually burst them. So I will take it. This one time, I will take it. Let's see what we hit. This doesn't put too much pressure, unfortunately. We absolutely go for the Triumph. This means we can kill the next creature. And let's make sure that our next draw is good. Oh, I wish I had this before. I will take it. This is a really good card, if you have time to play it. So this will be awkward, but maybe they can go for Ritual Chamber. They know that they will life gain. But this is 5 mana, and we'll answer it with 2 mana, so that puts us 3 mana ahead. And that might be a start. We can also go Hidetsugu if we want to give them the demon, but I think it's too slow. I honestly think we will get behind them. Yeah, I think we have to go for the counter spell. Do we pay life or we sacrifice a card? I will pay life again. This is risky. I don't want to go solo, but I think it's still worth it. and deal, you know, 1 damage. You can see that alone this card doesn't put too much pressure. It needs support, but it gives very good value. They did not see the Exhale, which is nice. They didn't make a play. Alright, this is where we are getting to be ahead a little bit. They don't play blue, so we don't need caverns. Alright, let's hit. Hidetsugu is a little bit too risky, so I think we'll go with Dragonologist. It also fuels us pretty nicely, so I think we are starting to get, you know, more and more ahead. Go for the throat is so nice, man. Push and pull is so nice as well. I'm not sure if I would need to calculate if we can win with this. So far I don't see expensive cards, so we could miss. I think we'll just play it as a control deck a little bit here. Because going for a combo can be very nice, but also can kill you. This is annoying, but at least they are not getting the value. As you can see, they just play it as a 2-1. Because every damage counts with Annex. But they need Demon to deal more. Momentum Breaker, absolutely. I think those are bait spells. I don't think they actually care too much about this. We sacrifice this guy. And that's only 3 mana right now. They know about Go for the Throat though, so they're really trying to play around it. Pixie, very annoying card. Oh, so I did not so this is like a lockdown bounce deck. Alright, I see how it is. Let's see if they replay it again. They did not. We definitely need to start removing creatures. This is more annoying, right? Because they might have another Kirin, so we want to target this because it's more expensive. So as you can see, they're trying to play around stuff. I thought it would be like basically mono black demons, more or less, but it seems that this is the standard bounce deck basically. So this is interesting. I think this is the turn when we will go for our favorite flyer. Because now our opponent will have some issues with attacking, and we also get the Dragonstorm back, and this should give us a ton of pressure. Alright, how do we play this? Probably cease and desist just for the damage. Don't forget, this has pretty decent converted mana cost, so you want to put it on top. To be absolutely fair, I don't expect Hidetsugu to die on this turn, but they might have, you know, something. And we keep this. It cannot really block, to be honest. But they can just block, so no reason to. Alright, I think this is a good situation for us. Of course, I could counter it, but that means the next thing goes through, and I do not love the next thing. They can target it right now. Hopeless Nightmare. Hurts. I think all of those are like bait spells. Well, not the Momentum Breaker, because they need to answer this to target it, but Hopeless Nightmare, I'm not sure if they really care about it so much. We need to keep this counter spell, and don't forget, they are taking damage every single turn right now. I was literally surprised by drawing this, I forgot this was still on top. So let's play a land. Well, we might actually need to discard, so I could go for the Dragonstorm. No, I think this is just better. I think this is just better because we should get additional interaction piece. We know the top card was a whiff, but the rest should be okay. Alright, this is good. This is good. They might play Kirin at Danster, but we can life gain with this. This is a good life gain card as well. So with this, I think we can play the land. And let's just see what we will get. This is really close, so we need to be careful about the taps and stuff. We have one counter spell. It has to do some heavy lifting. I think the Dragonstorm can go. This is a nice draw, because now we can Duress them as well. They will probably play Kirin, try to pressure us. Let's see how much we can mess. I don't think it will be super impactful. Oh, this actually matters. That's one less removal, but they have only flyers. But now we have full information, and I think this is not good enough to kill us. I think we cannot attack, right? I think we cannot attack. Alright, I need to think about it. So they will play Kirin, get Hopeless Nightmare, go for 6 damage, and then keep bouncing. Oh, we cannot attack. This might actually be super scary. We will be close to that. Maybe you can counter Hopeless Nightmare when they play it. If I counter this, they will just do it again with the other creatures, so it's not a great game plan. This will be a bit of a problem, because now they have a lot of mana. So if they replay it, so it's Pixie into Hopeless Nightmare, then we can counter the next one. So I think we take this damage. I think we take this damage, guys. Man, this will be literally like 2 damage difference. Oh, and I need to discard a card? That's really, really mean. Cease and Desist is a really nice card. I will go with this. I'm sorry. They also have life in here, so it's not easy to burst them. So if I counter this, they just play another one. If I counter this, the chain is broken. We behold the dragon. They have 3 mana. Now we can counter it. And now they can attack for 2 extra damage. They take damage from Annex, don't forget, every single turn. They should play 1 Pixie, right? Because Kirin is something they can play at dance step anyway. They are getting tons of value. Yep, and we will sacrifice this. Of course we cannot go for Hidetsugu, because that's our lifeline. And I wonder if they will go aggressive and try to attack here. I honestly think it could be worth it. They're losing some pressure, but I think it's still okay. Let's go for this. Yeah, this one has flash, so if they bounce here, it's a little bit worse for us. By the way, if they go for Demon at any point, this might get rough. Alright guys, I can deal a ton of damage. Okay, I think I know. I think we have ways to win here. There is high chance. Oh, they blow. I hope they won't. I'll be honest. I hope they won't. And now we play Hidetsugu, and we use this mana to preserve our colors, but also to make sure that we have everything we need. We keep this guy. All right. I need to stack those triggers. So first we go for. We draw cards. No, this is a bounce. Okay, this should be good. First we bounce, so we can put it on top if we really want to. Now we draw cards and we put something on top. And this is interesting. I think it's not enough. I will deal a ton of damage, but not enough. So this is kinda what we want. And I think we go with this, man. I think we go with this. But then I cannot live gain. If we get to 4 live gain, it shouldn't matter really. I will try this, man. I think this will be super close. Oh, I can... Wait, I can cast it? Of course I can cast it. Of course I can cast. I knew about it. So I think we just live gain. This is not an enchantment. Next, they don't have a demon. I think we just live gain. Let's go Hopeless Nightmare and whatever. I think it's still not good enough unless we hit something. Alright, maybe I should play this first. I could hit Exhale, so let's go this. Annex, well that's something that would win the game right now. Oh no, did I mess one draw? I think I could draw one more card if I played... Yeah, if I surveilled first. No, but that was all Kairi triggers. I'm not sure, I think that wasn't the case, but I would need to, check the replay. Alright, so this is a winning card. If we can get to it. I need to make some stops. If they go for like 2-turn Lifa, well, but they have Demon. They actually went for it. See, this is why I've done it. Yes, and they kill themselves. This was literally my hope, man. This was my hope to win this game. And we did. That was perfection, man. Alright, so on the draw, but with a ton of Dragonstorm, so this is always a good sign. And we're against mono-white live game, which seems to be very, very popular today. We might actually whiff on Duress, but I will still probably play it. Yeah, I think we should be okay on the cards. I expect to whiff. Yep. Because they only play ley lines. Sometimes they play the ley line equipment as well, but that's kinda it, honestly. Paragon will be a huge issue. So I'm a little bit scared of this card. They don't have lands yet, so maybe that's an upside. We could go for the throat on this to solve it as soon as possible. They will play this. They can go to 3 creatures, so I think this might hit for like 5 already or 6. So we probably have to deal with this already. Paragon will be a problem for later. I mean, we can do it now. So I think that was a good call. We are in a bit of a pickle because we are very behind right now. But I think we can get there. Drawing lands, obviously not what we want, but now we are hopefully starting to hit the good stuff. We could still Duress. Unless they hit Leyline, it shouldn't hit, so I think I will just keep the lands for the future. Having up to 5 lands is still important for us. Another Pridemate. The damage is stacking really quickly. Soon we won't be able to trade against them. Like, they will get the Leyline effect on the next turn. So it seems okay, but it's not. It will be very scary. We can counter one of their next spells, which is super good. Okay, this actually helps a ton. I could also try to hit their Vanguard, in case they don't have a creature. I don't have a dragon. So, we could go Dragonstorm into Exhale, or we can go Gearhulk and try to prevent their curve. But if we miss, and we probably will, it will be a disaster. So I think this is the better play. Man, I'm so hungry, but we need to keep recording. I will take only 1 counter spell. Behold the Dragon is nice. That means we can counter 1 drop. We know they have one, so I will go with this. I really hope this is the last play, because my curve is not perfect and I need their curve to also not be perfect. We're already taking a ton of damage. Alright, now we are getting to the good stuff. Alright, this is where we want to be. Hidetsugu is already pretty decent. I think we go with this. I don't think they can kill us with one of those creatures, because the second one will get blocked. Alright, so as you can see, we are getting a ton of value, but we need time to play it. And we probably go with push and pull, right? So let's go this and this. We actually discard our best cards. Something I'm not... Oh, we are not discarding. This is on top of the library. So let's just go with this, maybe. Should be good enough. And this one is on top. Alright, this will make attacking for them a little bit hard. But let's see. What is the decision? Bro, this is a lot of power already. So we need to block the bigger guy, basically. Oh man, let's see. So we can get a ton of value with this. We push and pull. We go for the pull. We get Hidetsugu. We need to hit both creatures from the same graveyard. I will still go for my creature because they are way cooler. And this, man, this is so good. And now, this will die at the end step. So we can deal a ton of damage. I don't think we'll have time for this, honestly. So I think we'll just chill with this. This is on top. Because this will die on this turn already. So we deal a ton of damage. This deals so much. And we also trade it. So this is looking pretty decent for us. And now... the leyline is completely not working, so that's why we can trade so favorably. We don't need paths. This is something that might be useful, but we don't have a way to cast it, so I guess it won't be useful in that. If we are going for Dragonstorm, we might start with this as well, right? We'll probably chomp block. I think we go Hidetsugu. Well, we will definitely not go with path. And we already have Hidetsugu. Let's go for this. Because we want second creature in case we hit push and pull. Alright, let's go for the Gearhulk. I'm honestly not sure if we should discard something, but I will definitely see the hand and then we will decide. So nothing we really can do here. So we just chill. We try to survive this one turn. If we can, I think we can fully stabilize. Sanctifier. Strong. Alright, so they actually add to the board on this turn. I really hope they won't. And we are forced to block here. But now we open Hidetsugu, and we have more and more mana every turn. As you can see, we have stuff. Let's go this on the Dragon. And we have 2 mana on top of this. We could Cease and Desist, it's not bad. And don't forget, Cease and Desist deals a lot of damage as well. Alright, we are okay, we have the good stuff. So, don't forget... Okay. We go for this guy, and probably just a land. Let's go for this one. This is on top, because we expect Hidetsugu to die again. That's what it does. And we do not play the Dragonstorm. We can go for the Exhale. I think we are in a good spot, man. This could be a very nice one. Yes, man, they keep adding to the board every turn, and that's fine. We could get rid of Sanctifier. So how do we do it? We could trade against Pridemate. Yeah, I don't think we kill this guy. We'll try to deal with this. They don't have too much life gain, to be honest. I guess 4 is quite a lot in this situation. Alright. So I can I think I can trade against this with Exhale, which is pretty nice. They should attack with this, I think. Oh, don't tell me they're scared. Oh, I love it. They actually don't want to kill it. We could kill it ourselves if we cared, but I think it's fine. If they don't kill it, we just do it later. It also opens a channeler kill. And if I want to do it, I need to do it now. I think this is a good play. And of course we behold the dragon, because why not? Alright, I think this is a good play, because Channeler's counters will be incredibly annoying. And every turn we have more and more options, because like our card advantage is kinda insane. With Kairi you get more stuff basically. Let's play the Dragonland. Alright. We still want to block. We are close to being dead, don't forget. I cannot kill them on this turn, I think. Well... I think it could be risky. I'm not sure if we have combination of cards that will kill them already. I think it's better if we just go Gearhulk and set up a little bit more. Because we have insane value in this deck as well. With Dragonstorms you can just keep replaying cards for free. Do I want to... Nope. Nope. I will hit my own face with Duress though. Not exactly what I said, but you get the idea. We want to cycle Duress. We will go with the Dragonstorm. The taps are nice, because this one is only colorless. Bitter Triumph. Alright, this might be one of the things we need to close the game. And we can target this very easy. I could start attacking. And I think I will. Especially that they get the buff, right? So we kill the Pridemate. And then we decide what's up with this guy. I don't think they have protection spells, so we can wait. I usually prefer to cast, those removal spells later, so I can mess them up. Because, for example, right now they will attack with both, probably. But if I remove this, they won't attack with this, because then the Gearhulk lifelinks and gets a free trade. But it's worth it if you think that at least one creature goes through. Vanguard. Okay, we need to make a stop so they don't get the life gain when they go to combat phase. That unfortunately means we have to go for this. We will discard a card, so let's get rid of the Pridemate. Very annoying card. Lands are nice, but the other cards are even better. Alright, guys. Yep, and our opponent is out. Man, they fought valiantly. Alright, we're going first. This should be a pretty nice hand, especially that we can surveil instantly. I have quite a lot of removal and I don't know the matchup, so we don't want more. Because if that's the wrong matchup, this will be a disaster. It actually is a good matchup, so I would take it if I knew. Is that Bitter Triumph? So this is Azorius Enchantments. Generally you want to kill every creature you see, every turn. I will use the first removal like this and then we'll see. Because next time I can Duress into removal and then we can make a better guess. I don't know, we will see. Our opponent is just spamming those little blue and white creatures. We get the nice land on the perfect turn, this is good. We can Duress and then we will see. Oh man, they have a lot of stuff. Curiosity is absolutely devastating. This will be so hard to play. So we know... Okay, I think we go for No More Lies. They will go double armor, probably. And then we get the value. I need to pass priority quickly, so they don't see we have removal. I think they should notice, but you know, I will try to skip as soon as possible, so hopefully they will double cast. It seems like there's no priority, see? Alright, so now we need to kill it. There's no way they just drew another one, so it's fine. It's fine. This will definitely not get protected. Absolutely zero chance. Absolutely zero chance of drawing exactly the card we discarded. Absolutely zero chance they got exactly the card we discarded. Don't ask me how I know. It happened way too many times. At this point I'm just playing around it. However, we can kill this creature. We could all... Man, so they drew a card, right? Copy of another creature. We could discard... This is absolutely devastating card. If this goes through, we might be in some serious trouble. So I'm thinking that we should go for the construct. You actually need to play this on construct just to have a chance of casting Gearhulk. And I think we get rid of Curiosity. They got the tap land, so they couldn't play it, but you never know. They can just draw a land from the top that is untapped. They play this, they make this as a copy, and we are completely done. Like, there's no way we're recovering. They can copy Innocence, which is not my favorite, because I guess I can kill the whole creeper, but that will be a bit messy. Yep. Very good for them. We don't have Hidetsugu. So I think I will just hit and see what happens. Bro, how am I at 6? How am I at 6? I killed everything. Alright, that was weird. Man, the life is going down so quickly right now. Revenant is okay card, but is it good enough? I will take it, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Let's get rid of this guy. Well, and you have a weird interaction of this getting back into the graveyard, but not being during Innocence. I think it still is an enchantment, so it pumps all the enchantments like if you're armor, so it's not nothing, but maybe we did something extra. Let's go with this, see the next card. We probably need to hit our big stuff right now. We can erase very nicely, but when they hit creature that triggers this, we will be in some serious trouble. And we cannot kill this because it's a... I mean, it's creature that is here after killing. The classic. So we actually cannot trade very well. Man, don't tell me they got another counter spell. Like, I'm literally not playing around counter spells at all right now. Obviously it's an instant. Sure, bro, sure. Why not? Oh, just what you expect. Just what you expect. So we take a lot of... We need to hit Hidetsugu or stuff and we are drawing lands. I think we are done. I think this draw is what killed the game. And of course, you know, the great draws from the top. I think that's kinda it. I don't think we can recover at this point. We are falling too much behind and we actually cannot win the race. Oh? Okay, there is a chance. We absolutely hit the face. That's the place. There are hits that can win us the game, maybe, from this. Alright, this is interesting. Okay, you know what? I think this draw actually might save us. Because this swamp, when we drew it, it was like devastating, but here there is a chance we can recover. We can deal a ton of damage with this. Like an absolute ton. So we can go through this lifelinker maybe even. And instantly they drew the answer. I hope you enjoyed this crazy deck. This one, as I mentioned in the first games, went 6-0 in the deck list from Wizards, and I had to check it out. This was one of the most interesting ones, and definitely we have some new additions with Dragonologist and the whole Exhale package, because this is a dragon, and you can really feel the difference of those cards just stabilizing you. Dragonstorm is just absolutely amazing. Once you drop this with like 1-2 Dragonstorms in the board, like you are getting crazy value. So I hope you enjoyed this deck, and I still deranked with this because we played it in best of 1, which is basically all red aggro and all of this kind of decks, and the deck can be a little bit wonky, but I really did enjoy it. You have tons of different ways to play this. You can hit their hand, you can find cards that you need, you can Hidetsugu into their demise with those epic lethals. So the deck is very cool to play. I hope you enjoyed it, and before we wrap up, huge thank you to all of our patrons that allow us to make those daily videos for you guys, so really thank you. If you wanted to join Patreon, check the site out, you might like it. And yeah, with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.